think you wrote a little bit longer just in the hospital when you were diagnosed, right?
A little bit longer and I'll be fine.
I wrote it actually while we were in Canada shooting a movie, Camp Rock. And it was one of those days where I was having, a lot of trouble just getting the blood sugar in range. And I walked into this room at this hotel we were staying at, and there was this big grand piano in this empty room. And I walked over to the piano and sat down, and it was one of those things that kind of just comes out,
Yeah.
And wrote the song in probably 15 minutes.
What was the emotion you were feeling that just percolated right out of you?
I think it was about trying to get people to understand, what it's like. Sometimes you think, I wish they could just feel what it's like for one day. Family members, friends, whoever it is, just to understand like what you go through on a day-to-day basis.
Tell me, what is a great diabetes day and what is a bad diabetes day for Nick Jonas?
Well, I'll start with the bad, that way we get that one out of the way. I think a bad day is complications with your blood sugar, whether it be high or low, whatever it is. Because it always seems with me, it's a pattern. It's either high, like the whole day, or if it's gonna be that way, or it's gonna be low, or it's gonna be in the middle. So it's just about finding that even balance. And a good day is just being able to have a good blood sugar throughout the day, good performance, just not letting it affect the daily routine.
Yeah, it feels great, doesn't it? I always say, boy, I'm feeling really good today, and I say, oh, my blood sugars have been like 100 all day, and so that's what people don't realize. It's just those subtleties that just, you just don't feel that right sometimes during the day. You have any of those crazy low or crazy high stories that we all have where you went really low and had some challenges?
We played a show that we look back on as one of our favorite shows of all time, Texas State Fair. It was like the breakthrough moment, I think, for all of us, where we realized that this really could be something great. And we looked out, and there was 50,000 people in the audience. It was really hot. It was on a summer day. And there's shots of it somewhere where you see, like, the fire department there with just hoses trying to cool down the audience. But the heat got to me, and I got off stage, and I was, 60, 55, whatever it was. And I was sitting on the side of the stage. It was a great performance. I felt great about it, but you would have thought that I was, like, not doing too well. So I grabbed the orange juice and took it, and I was fine. But it's moments like those where, sometimes having diabetes can take away the joy of a situation.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the moments where it's good to remember that, you're helping someone in the midst of this, and that you telling your story is good.
That's a great point about sometimes robbing the joy, and particularly with kids. Do kids come up to you sometimes about their own challenges, and do you have specific things that you impart to them?
Absolutely. I think that everybody has their own specific thing that really is a win for them at the end of the day. There's always been a place in my heart to help others, and now that I have a platform to be able to share my story and encourage other people is amazing. And even if it's not a financial gift that we can give somebody, it's always great to just be there as an inspiration to somebody. It's not even about these great, epic battles that you win, and it's all about those little things that add up.
And now I know you're doing a lot for people with diabetes, and you've teamed up with Bear.
It's been a great partnership so far. They've really helped give me and us a platform to be able to share my story, help some people if I can, and just sing my song and let people hear it. We do have a contest going on right now. It's where you express your simple wins. We're having people send in videos where basically they just share their simple win. And the response has been amazing so far. Some videos we've seen that are just great. I think that any way we can get people involved is always a good thing. I wear this dog tag here.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a signature thing among our fans. And we were trying to think of a way that we could really make them feel that connection between me and the diabetes care. We designed this, and it's been amazing so far. I see people show up at the shows. It's got the lyrics to the song on the back here. They'll show up at the shows even if they're not a diabetic, just to support the cause. For me, being able to do things like this, raise money this way, and get people involved in whatever way we can is amazing.
Right.
It's nicksimplewins.com. You can go there and check everything out. Just being involved and using technology online with your parents' permission, of course, to go and be involved is a great thing.
Let me ask you a non-diabetes question because it's so curious to me. What's it really like living this incredible celebrity life, going from a kid who loved entertaining and loved music and with deep faith, being an incredible pop icon and celebrity?
It's amazing. I think for us, we always say living the dream. It's kind of our whole motto, and we really are. I'm a music guy. I love it, every part of it. So being able to perform music is an amazing thing. We've been blessed with some really amazing opportunities. You know, I'm just so thankful that the people have been as supportive as they have been. And, you know, I hope to keep making music for a long time.
So before we lose you, Nick, what do you want to tell our audience, who's young and old?
Keep pushing on. You know, there are days that'll be harder than others, and we all know that. But for me, in those moments, it's just about, you know, turning on the radio, listening to a song, and knowing that we're going to get through it. Just hanging a little bit longer, it'll all be good.
Keep moving forward.
Yes, sir.
Thanks so much, Nick.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
You don't know what it's like to feel so low.